Hey guys, what's going on? DuffKing56 here, back to continue our Let's Play of Nier Automata. Welcome back. If this place doesn't look very familiar, let me catch you up to speed. Yesterday we spent a lot of time going into the backstories of Devila and Popola as we went and unlocked the tower. So we are now infiltrating the tower and we are in the lower part of it. It seems rather interesting. It looks almost like the copied city, but a little bit more fleshed out. So today we plan at least on getting through some more of this tower and figuring out what it's all about. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of story abound, and the music, of course, is just as harrowing and spine-tingling as ever. Ooh, okay. Nothing that we haven't really dealt with before. I don't mind dealing with some corrupted soldiers here. We're actually doing a pretty good amount of damage, as you can see. Did I knock the other one off the ledge there? Oh no, just kind of the pathing got stuck, I guess. Not that it matters too much because they're going to meet their doom. Oh, you want to sidestep a little bit more? Jeez. Alright, I wasn't expecting them to dodge. I know, isn't that like a foreign concept? The AI being smart enough to do something? But anyways, what is this place going to yield for us besides items on the ground? A lot of corrupted soldiers here with various weapons, which is kind of cool. I wonder if hacking them is going to be... Whoop. I wonder if hacking them is going to be difficult, and it seems like we have pretty much one of our, not basic, but not super difficult hacks. Well, I say that as I take damage, right? But it seems like the tower owner person is talking to us, so we'll let her talk. You know, it seems rather ominous, don't you think? I sure think so. I'm certainly not ready for the subunit special prize here, but hey, why are you running around me? It seems kind of weird. You can take a long trip off of a short pier there. Boy, we knocked the hell out of them there. Do we get any experience for it? I'm not quite sure, but okay, that's fine. Let's get our subunit prize for being the first to destroy the tower, even though it was A2. What you got for us here? Besides the dark room, of course. To be type. Ooh, the blindfold is off. Let's go. 9S versus the 2B models. Oh boy, there's quite a bit to handle here. Let's just keep getting these perfect dodges out here because they are rushing us really hard. Not that it's a bad thing, right? We can just continue doing as we do, which is not awful, right? We just, circle strafe. A lot of looping up here with getting them together. Now, what happens if we hack them? Is it going to give us story? I'm not sure, but the hacks seem a bit more on the difficult side. Holy crap, yeah, this is like really crazy. I'll take it though. You have a fair amount of XP for hacking them, and it does blow them up, so that's always a good thing. Let's see if we can... Oh, just wanted to dodge here. There we go, alright. See if we can combo some of them up in our attacks there. Interesting. So it seems like 2B isn't just a single entity. It is in fact a model that has multiple models, which I suppose makes sense, right? Earlier when we were talking about the Devila and Popola story, the game made a lot of references to them not being the only Devila and Popola models. And I wanted to actually address some of the things that I was saying in the last episode with the Devila and Popola stuff, only because Only because I'm not really sure what exactly the... What's the word I'm looking for? The references I was making, if they were correct or not. Purely because... Ooh, that hurts a lot. Alright, yep, you're gonna kill them all, of course. I wasn't sure if the game really was referencing the original Nier, or if it was actually referencing the current game, but just like slightly earlier, because it seemed to jump around in history. Like, it talked a little bit about the Devil and Popola models destroying town after town that they went through, but it also mentioned stuff like the Black Scrawl and their travels and the plague and stuff like that. So stuff from the original Nier definitely covered that, but I'm not sure if it also was covering future stuff as well, or future being this game, that is, in the context of comparing it to the original Nier. Alright, we should really just either be hacking them or trying to get our sword up here, because there we go, nice little crit there. We're doing like pretty good at zoning here. There's so much dodging to do because of how aggressive they are, which is not necessarily an awful thing. It's kind of a bit of a challenge here for us, which is good. So let's keep attacking these 2B models. Ow. A lot of combat, actually. Not that I mind. Is that all of them? Ooh, that one's like still moving. Can't say I didn't see that coming once I heard the beeping. Poor 9S, I hope he's not too injured here. Wonder if he's going to be rebooting, resetting, or if we're going to switch over to A2. Because we still don't know what's going on there. She certainly probably would be heading to the tower, since she caught wind of that information. So it seems like this actually is something that we were supposed to be doing with A2, which is good. I want to see them meet up again and see if they can offer any more support. However, now I'm a little bit worried about the Devil and Popola models and if they're okay, you know? And how are we going to find 9S? Is he going to be completely injured, or is he going to be dead? Like, who knows? Oh, no. Oh, that's so sad. Let's talk to them. Oh, that's awful. I feel so bad. I feel really bad. Do they have anything else to say? Nope. Okay. Let's go into the tower and see if we can rendezvous with 9S. Since it's like a really long elevator ride. Well, I'm glad they helped. Actually, I'm really glad that they helped. It would have been horrible for us if they failed, since we couldn't continue. But it's also vindicating for their plot as well that they were able to assist when they spoke of their sinful past and the destruction that followed them and the ostracization and the isolation that they faced after the current events that they were involved with. So we have the same look here. We didn't go into any different area, which should make sense. Now I'm wondering if this is going to be a complete mirror experience for A2 and 9S, or if it depends on the android, right? If it's android-based illusions, that would be interesting. Oh, very interesting. So that makes sense to me, right? He was already here, so we probably just missed him, which is not surprising in a way. Grab all these items because they are beautiful. Now, I just hope he's okay. I see that the door is opened and there's an item over there, but I don't see many bodies. Interesting, so there's the crater there from the explosion, but it looks like he got out of here. I'm really worried now. I hope he's not possessed by the machines or the owner of this tower, if you will. It's definitely got to be Adam and Eve related, though, but who would be superior to them? Who would be the observer to them? Definitely different, but I'm sure something is going to be waiting for us beyond this door here, which is actually very grand looking, although at the same time it almost just looks like a modern 90s home door, excuse me. So let's go.
なんだこの部屋。
予測図書館を模した施設。
図書館なんだそれ。
過去に人類文明が作り上げた情報保存施設。
Now this library, if you did play the original Nier, should look very familiar considering it is the same model of library that we are used to. The room that I believe Devla or Popola occupied was out on the second floor, and I believe these special books were definitely the same books that you had to find in the original Nier when you're doing the mini quests.
ハッキングする必要があるのか。ポッタ頼む。
了解。夜ハキ隊 A2 にハッキングインターフェイスへのアクセス権限を付与。
よし。
Peachy, huh? Cool, let's hack. Interesting. Okay, so this is kind of like another maze that we have to deal with here. Oh wow, this is actually quite the extensive looking area here, but we have to go the long way it seems. Which makes the most sense here. We are worming our way through some ancient data, if you will. Now, is this going to be directly related to Nier? Are we going to get a large explanation for the plot of Nier here? Library index here. We have Atom storage unit record, Eve unit storage record, Yorha's, humans, towers, plant species, and animal species. That's very interesting. Nothing too insane, though. I mean, nothing story breaking, that is. Let's go to the next book up on the top area here that I did see. There's actually multiple books that we can grab here, so let's grab the closest one to me and then we'll go to the far one. Let us hack another. Okay, so probably gonna have to go to each node here, it seems. Because I don't really see any other way through this area. I guess we just have to take out these big boxes to give us access to the main. Yeah, okay, that makes the most sense. Thank you for the hack. Now, what are these records going to give us? Human server records here. Different blocks, genetic storage warehouse location information. That would be very interesting for us. Dummy protection installation map. Okay, so there's just a bunch of odds and ends in these archives. But definitely essential in a way. Okay, and then our last hack that is visible to me at least. Let's see what this is all about. Oh my, some big black boxes here. Hopefully this is going to give us a nice nugget of information, but we shall see about that. This is giving me such like really cool flashbacks to the original Nier, man. I gotta go back and play that again after this. It's just so satisfying here. Okay, class 1 patient. We have no abnormalities. Oh, Yona! Okay, so that's the daughter of Nier Replicant, I believe? Would be the sister to the other Nier. But anyways, let's see here. Chronic, so this is detailing the black scrawl, I believe here. Continuing chronic renal failure, convulsive seizures, no vomiting after given luciferase. Interesting. Preservation plan. The patient's condition makes further treatment impossible. A report will be submitted to the management committee detailing courses of action in the event of the patient's death, focusing primarily on how the information is to be manipulated with respect to the original. Backup in the event of a sudden worsening in the patient's condition. She's to be assigned 5 additional doctors. Wow. Okay. Interesting. We gotta find more of these books because these are really cool archives. I don't think it's useless. I think this is really helpful. Let's go into this room here. Oh, look at that. These are all the boss trophies. Oh, that's so cool, man. And we got ourselves a box here. I'll take that. Thank you for the medium recovery. So we could probably identify them all if we really wanted to, but right now we can just head right on through and go over to where Devla/Popola would be in the original Nier. I know one was the barkeep and the other one tended the library. I apologize that I don't know exactly which one. Beautiful. I love the paper mache aesthetic. It's very callbacky to the whatchamacallit, the copied city, which I also really liked as far as the aesthetic goes as well. So the only door left here happens to be the same door. Ooh, what's that?
のデータは。
Well, hello there, boss. I suppose that we can get ourselves into a nice little fracas here in the middle of the library. It's not like we haven't fought a boss in this library before. Let's hack ourselves, something that we're obviously familiar with as far as hacking goes, but maybe not ourselves, so to speak. Oh, this is cool. We got some good music for this one, too. I'll take that. Yes, please, and thank you, actually. Just finish off each of these cardinal points on the proverbial compass, if you will. Okay, nothing else that away, so let's go this away. Finish off this node. Thanks for the hack. Well, I would say 95% is pretty good. Alright, so now we must continue on further. I honestly feel horrible for 9S. He's gone for some troubling times, and you can tell his mental state is certainly anything but stable. So let's hack this and think about things for a while. Man, I got a lot to ponder. What's amazing to me, actually... Ooh, a Project Gestalt Report 11 here. Can we access that in our archives? I want to see if I can grab that really quickly here. Right, would it be old world information, probably? Yes, report 11 here. This is from 3361, so interesting, like 1,000 years after all this stuff. Due to the relapse of the original, Gestalt units in preservation are now relapsing at an accelerated rate. The process of recording their bodies and gathering their DNA continues, but progress is poor. New countermeasures in development intended to serve as a replacement to Project Gestalt are scheduled to be transferred to the Next Generation Preservation Project Preparation Committee, the NGPPC, if you will. As for this report, it will serve as the final record of both Project Gestalt and the committee. For information about the development plans for new Android models and the refinement of existing ones, please refer to the attached datasheet. Furthermore, oh, and here's the good stuff, we've received approval to consider the disposal of the Devila and Popola observer models at a later date. Very interesting. Okay, well that's going to bother me, so I wanted to make sure I backed out there. Wow, okay. So this committee thing is just really deep as we probably could have imagined at this point. So where are we going to continue now, and are there going to be more 2B models to greet us here? This seems like a fighting area, but possibly not. Okay, well I'm going to take what this person has to give me here, and then I will head straight on through and see what more story we can uncover about the original projects and stuff here. And that I think is the most interesting to me right now. Okay, well it seems like they're fixing for a fight here. Now, those two twins we have seen before. We absolutely have seen them before, and they are important in my opinion. We saw them at the end of the cutscene of Route B, the ending cutscene in Route B, excuse me, and we also saw them featured in the original Adam and Eve fight in Route B. I'm not sure if they showed up in Route A or not, but this is very interesting. Now, are they figments of 9S's imagination that are manifesting in this rate, or are they involved with Adam and Eve in the original projects? There's so many things to think about, but the fact that they've been showing up is no surprise for us, right? Of course there are more. I thought so. I was keeping quiet just in case they wanted to say stuff, but clearly this is the only thing we are to be doing right now, and that is destroying these machines that we've gotten, I'd say, fairly okay at destroying. We're not the best after all, but that's okay. Can destroy this guy next. Okay, I see this, a hack we are rather familiar with, which is always a good thing. I want to make sure that this guy gets taken out though, because a shield is pretty serious business. At least knock out a shield. Yeah, we don't do nearly enough damage to warrant just fighting him normally, so let's just hack him. I haven't even thought about attacking the two, I'm just going to call them the twins right now. I haven't even thought about attacking the twins yet, so maybe they are involved, although I'm sure kind of like the Adam boss fight, they'll just teleport around until we're actually supposed to attack them. Yeah, as you can see, they just sort of disappear and reappear elsewhere. Oh, I wanted to see if I could hack him when he was being carried by the other machine there, but clearly we just aren't that lucky. And that's, of course, not all of them. Ooh, these guys, the EMP guys, we are very familiar with, which is good. It's not like we are totally out of our element here fighting new things that are going to add like this awful challenge to us. So what I think I will do here is hack one and see if I can just start looping them all up with damage. Probably makes the most sense at this point for us. And of course we want to dodge in a very beautiful and majestic fashion here. If we actually proc all their EMPs, they'll be together, which is kind of not awful for us. We can actually fight these guys traditionally and not worry about the hacks. I don't know what the hell that was all about, but we got some chips out of this too, which is nice. At least for later dates when we come back and play the game and get all the endings. What did they promise? I know it's a special prize, but oh! Top secret archive. Yorha disposal. Jeez, harsh words. I think hacking them is going to be our bestest option here, if you will, just purely because of the persistence of what these machines are going to be for us here. I thought there was going to be more conversation, if you will, but I guess we lucked out in that regard. So, what the hell did he see? The disposal of Yorha. Now, was this planned by the humans? Was this planned by this committee that we learned about not long ago from 3341 or whatever the hell the year was? Interesting thoughts. A lot of things to digest here, of course. But why this? Is this all made to get rid of all the Android models for some, maybe not arbitrary, but some artificial reason that, like, we are now just privy to? Does it have to do with Adam and Eve wanting to fight us and the network and the corruption and the logic viruses? I don't know. Interesting thoughts, though. Well, I can't, like, pat myself on the back. Those are, like, thoughts are probably all natural if you were also playing the game as well. So I'm not, like, some, like, advanced plane of existence where I can just analyze these things, but I don't know, I just love throwing out ideas and theories because it's just fun for me. Ooh, gotta be very careful there. Okay, yeah, the swords hurt. What a surprise, right? Just hack you. Get ourselves involved here as best we can. Of course, we're kind of gonna get stuck in this area. Shit. There we go. We took some damage, but we lucked out in that we could get a nice hit R2 off. And there goes our small recoveries. Should just run away here and hack them. Seems to be the best idea here. So now we're on medium recoveries, which I'm sure we have plenty of, and we just have to be careful about healing and taking damage, I guess, as we go. But we're getting not bad at dodging, so it's not horrible, right? Just be very careful, as you can see. Trying to be a little bit ginger with my movements. Actually, you know what? I think hacking is going to be the best option here. Ooh, that was really close, but now we can at least blow him up. Him being the nameless, faceless pilot fighter there, but I'm just assuming, I guess, that he's a male. My fault. Oh, alright then, let's just fly off into the distance. That sounds like a good idea to you? I think that sounds like a good idea to me. Let's keep going. Interesting. You wanted a boss fight? We got ourselves a boss fight here, so let's boss fight, you know? We're doing like no damage, so maybe we have to knock its legs out again, because it seems like the armor paneling is important to us, and it's very similar to the other bosses that we fought before, so that's always something to think about as well. Now, of course, we don't get the luxury of seeing what happened to 9S, but I'm sure we'll figure that out as we go along. This is really awkward, the positioning that is. I feel like it's going to jump down on us any second here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it just wanted to open the door for us. Okay. Do you want a nicer place to fight? I suppose that could be one option, but the other option, maybe not as nice. Maybe it's just leading us deeper into a trap. So let's keep on going through here. Is this another hacking panel for us? Ooh, it seems so. Sounds like we're in the hacking interface. Retreat? I don't want to retreat. I want to get through this area and not get hacked. Right? I mean, that makes the most sense to me. We haven't been in here since 9S and us were in here. Okay, well that hurts. I gotta be very careful about dodging these fools here. Interesting though, so she definitely was a guinea pig, so I wonder if that's why she was so jaded towards Project Yorha, because her group she was pretty much baited, right? I mean that's the only way I could really describe it here. I mean, that's exactly what we're seeing. Be very careful here. These guys are kind of pushovery, but large volume of them makes me a little bit nervous. Alright. More fun here. See if we can just destroy a bunch of these nodes. Kind of getting a little bit stressful because they keep popping up, but it is an enemy hack, so Even though we probably should be retreating, as was recommended to us by our pod, we have to be very careful. Okay, right. Well, that's something to deal with there. They just keep popping up faster than we can deal with them, honestly. Just keep smacking them, because that's all we know how to do, man. We are an attacker unit after all.
なんだ。
敵の論理学習機能を利用して弱点を形成する。
全然わからない。
疑問、ヨルハ機体 A2 に学習機を。
うるさい。
敵の論理思考回路をインタラクトして演算遅延を発生させる作戦。
つまりどうするんだ。
敵を破壊してはいけない。敵が一定数、一定時間存在することがこの作戦の必要条件。
なんだそれ。
So what, we just sit here for a while, let them spawn in? I suppose that's smart. That rather cheeky of the pod to say that they have concerns about our cognitive ability. I like that insult. That was very nice of you to say. So let us just populate this area with more twinsies, if you will. And we'll just keep running around in circles. Now the voice sounds very eerie, almost as if it is the same voice that was given the same voice that was giving the messages from humanity. I don't accept anything like death. That is something I will not accept as an attacker unit and as somebody who's trying to carry on the will of none other than 2B herself. Did somebody get them out into the god box? This is the most oddest thing I've experienced, not yet in this game, but sort of just in general. I haven't seen anything like this since Romeo and Juliet. This is rather interesting though. Are we talking aliens here or humans? Very fascinating. And I'm sure we're probably just gonna have to kill the one that remains, right? That'll be the logic, the logic that we can stop, if you will. I'm not really following a train of thought 100% here, but I think I can sort of have an idea, I suppose, right? Wouldn't that be a good idea? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Let's see what happens and who destroys whom. Alright, well, let's just destroy you because it seems like all we got left here. Quite the hack if I do say so myself, right? I mean, that is something wild. Found some interesting things, though. Oh, and now we're going upwards. Okay, I can deal with that. Probably near where 9S is, or someplace completely different and unlike anything we've been around before. I'm sure there's gonna be some enemy. Yep. I knew it. Let's see if we can do more attacks here.
推測敵サーバーは残存データに移り
結局全部倒すまで続くってことか。
私たちは
Can we knock out its tail? I think we can, actually. There we go. That was nice. Now we can get in here and get some more smacks in. Let's do that.
傷の誰かここに僕の穴を塞いで
あの機械何をグズグズと喋ってるんだ。
報告敵の過去記憶の流出
There we go. Beautiful. Alright, let's keep on going here and take out Koshi. I really like this boss, though. Let's keep on smacking. This is very interesting. I feel like eventually we're going to knock it off, right? There we go. See, we did pretty good there. And now we're at someone familiar. Alright, well, I mean, it's not like A2 isn't familiar, just that I was really worried about 9S here. It seems like we're just okay now. We can just do some more shoot 'em up action, and we'll be okay. Now, okay, of course, is subjective term, because he's already badly injured, and mentally it seems like he's almost what I would consider to be unhinged. Okay, this is like a lot of pressure. I'm gonna just back off here and not worry too much. Be very careful. We can actually hack while we're in this mode too. I completely forgot that we'd have that opportunity. But it seems like now we're going to team up to take out Koshi. Oh! I love this rapid switching between characters here. Very cool for me, at least. I don't know about you all, but this is a high pace and full of interesting little tidbits here. I really have to go back and read these subtitles because the thoughts and the past memories of the, like, entities, I suppose, are very interesting to me as well. Let's see if we can just get some more pressure in on these guys. Nice little combo there. Oh, I thought I could dodge that. Alright, well, ooh. Okay, that hurts a little bit. Just a tad, just a tad. Not too much. That would be detrimental to our, I guess, our objective here. To get hurt, you know? Okay, I don't know who I'm attacking here or targeting, but this is not the correct area what I want to target. I'll take the machine core, though, for sure. Oh, boy. This is going to be a little bit perilous here. Okay. Let's get up and in here and do some... Ooh, wow. Alright. A lot of things on the screen that I have to deal with here. That's okay, though. I'm definitely up to the task. Perfect. Ooh, I want to get this machine core. They're worth so much. I wonder if they're going to be upgrade materials for something. I suppose that's like the only thing we have left for that sort of thing is upgrades and shit, so... Something to think about, I suppose. Oh, nice little dodger. There we go. There we go. Now we have an in. So we're going to take advantage of that for sure. Thank you. And another core for us to get too. Cool. I kind of want to go back to fighting the boss though. I kind of like that fight a little bit better, but that's okay. I'm sure we will have to deal with them both at some point. And almost in a synchronized fashion, I would imagine the way things are shaping up to be here. And I'm sure both 9S and A2 are going to meet in some sort of fantastic climax of sorts. If you will, allow me to use the word climax. Be very careful here. There we go. Wanted to make sure I took out the guys on the sides here. Okay, alright. I do not want to get electrocuted here. I do like the crits though. I will take that as much as possible. Let them jump after me as much as they want. I will line them up and laser them. You can take that. And my large sweeping AoE attack here, which is I love so much. I'm going to use as much of that as I can here. Let's see what they throw at me next. Man, this is just so cool. I'm loving life right now, just fighting these guys. I like the shoot 'em up stuff, and this guy is sort of difficult in his own right here. I just want to be super careful as we go. And whenever I get my special, I do like to utilize. Oh yeah, here we go. Now the fun begins again. Let's see if we can kill them all here. Be very careful here. And of course we want to utilize our counters as we see fit here. Oh, are they going to shoot? Okay. I can deal with shooting. Okay. Nope, I can't deal with that, apparently. Something's going to like smack down at me eventually, I feel like. Just hurry up and take out one of these guys. Okay, that's 2 tails down. Oh, I thought I jumped there. Okay. I'll take it. Something we got to deal with here. There we go. And we got a tail out of that with the counter. That's very good for our purposes. Perfect. Be very careful. This guy is no pushover as we've seen before. I should take out more tails here. It's tail duty for us, man. Oop, that hurts. I suppose like shooting them is just as good here. Or just attacking Koshi is just as good, because it seems like the tails aren't really doing much of anything. Oh well, let's keep on fighting those, I suppose. Ooh, okay. More tails. There we go. Beautiful. I'll take the crits too, man. Always welcoming those. I wonder if Koshi's back up in the air. Wouldn't surprise me. They're all gonna smack down now, I feel like. Oh no, he's climbing back up. Oh, okay. That hurts too, you know? You gotta watch out there. Very careful. We were on the brink of death there, and we don't want to die here. Perfect. I was doing a much better job dodging him earlier, but that's okay. Well, that was close. Those aerial attacks are really fearsome, and I like that. More hits, more hits. Alright, we knocked him over again.
よ。君たちはある。私たちは敵同士戦う人間。君はなぜ正義するのか。僕はなぜ存在するのか。光が見える。光が。僕たちは空に飛ぶんだ。
These guys just do not want to relent, and not that's like an awful thing. We're getting some very interesting insights into their psyche, if you will. Allow me to use that word, but it's gotta be sure to kill these tails quicker here. Oh my gosh, it's getting so quick the way we switch between each other right now. Let's hack him again. We actually haven't had that opportunity to do it too much because there's been so much conversation, if you will. A lot of talking at us that I want everybody to experience if at all possible. Okay, things are still a little hectic here, but the hack is successful, so that's successful in my eyes. Beautiful, thank you. Ooh, okay. Okay. Come back to me, Koshi. I want to just finish you off, but I guess I'm not that lucky, huh? Jesus. They don't even have health bars anymore. We're just doing this for our own pride right now. I'm very excited though. There's just so many things that are going through my head. A lot of fun to be had, as you can see, with our hacks and the rapid switching of our combat here. Ugh, where are we going? Gotta be very careful. He's gonna smack me, isn't he? Alright, there we go. Hi there. Ooh, combos. Alright, I don't know why we're switching so quickly here. I'll take it though, I suppose. Another hack and we should be able to switch back over to A2. When are we going to take out these bosses? These guys are rather thorn and side tier, if you will. Not that I mind. I do like the challenge, and the shmup's fun too. But that's just me. Ow. There we go, perfect. Keep smacking him. We'll beat him eventually, you know? Beautiful. Just keep hacking. Seems to be the best way to switch back to A2, since it almost seems like this guy doesn't have the health bar, and only A2's really has a health bar, per se. We'll work on defeating him. Perfect. Okay, back to Koshi here. Oh, we ran into that one. I dodged too early. That's my fault. There we go. Keep on... Ooh. We're almost in trouble there. That was very close. Finish the hack and switch back to A2. If I can get the hack going, that is. Mid-attack too, so we probably will cancel that, which is very welcome in this setting. Let's get up and close into our DPS. Man, this is just... I'm very itching to see what's up here. Oh, come on, don't switch me back again, man. You're killing me. Beautiful. Get that damage in real hard there.